Hi everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity. It's my pleasure to introduce myself. I'm Dan Lakshmi. I'm basically from Tamil Nadu. I completed MPhil in biotechnology. I'm currently handling classes for NEET, IBH Biology, IGCSE students. I have more than 10 years experience in teaching professional. I always want to be a good teacher to give good knowledge and guidance to my students. I believe in technology because technology is a good platform to convey our message to the students very easy manner even though they are sitting in the home. And I are very familiar with the MS Word, Excel and PowerPoint presentation. Most of my classes always placed in the PowerPoint presentation only because PowerPoint presentation it's a good tool to explain the concept very clearly because in that class I will explain some short tricks, short notes, even diagram also. I believe in the diagram oriented explanation because if you want to explain so many things in the short period of time, diagram illustration is the best way to explain to the students. So diagram, short tricks and short notes will help the students to understand the concept and also help them to clear competitive exams. Now we are going to discuss about upcoming session topic. I just explain one by one. First, zoological topic, animal kingdom. It totally covers 7 hours. Each session carry 2 hours. In animal kingdom, we are going to discuss about general structure, scientific name and common name. For example, Porifera. It's a phylum. It is the invertebrates and it is a acellular organism. Likewise, we are going to see Coelenterata, Cnidaria, Ctenophora, Platyhelminthes, Asclepias and so on. And second topic, structural organization in animals. It carry 5 hours. In this topic, we are going to discuss about epithelial tissue, connective tissue, neural tissue and muscular tissue. And move on to third topic, that is digestion and absorption, that carry 6 hours. In this topic, we are going to discuss the digestive system and some organs also. For example, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, what is the function of that one, what is sphincter, and what are the diseases will occur due to the indeficiency of the digestive system process. All these things we are going to discuss in this topic. And in the NEET exam point of very important topic, this digestion and absorption. Next, move on to breathing and exchange of gases. This topic carries 7 hours. Breathing and exchange of gases, we are going to discuss about lung general structure and the process called inspiration and expiration process, alveoli which exchange the gases between the atmosphere and the internal body system. All these things we are going to discuss in this topic. And move on to body fluid and circulation. This very important topic, it carry 9 hours. In this body fluid and circulation, we are going to discuss about blood and what is the composition of blood. For example, RBC, WBC and platelets. And also we are going to discuss ABO blood group. Okay. And circulation process, we are going to discuss about heart general structure. How does the ventricle auricle perform to pumping of the blood from the heart through the body system. So these things we are going to discuss in this lesson, especially double circulation method also we are going to discuss in this lesson. And this carry 9 hours. Move on to the excretory product and their elimination. This is very important topic because removal of wastes from our body is very important unless our body become toxic. So this process exactly taking place in the kidney organ. So here we are going to learn about the general structure of the kidney and how does the glomerular filtration rate takes place, what is GFR rate and how does the reabsorption takes place, PCT, DCT and CD, because CD it involves in the concentration urine and finally that will be released by the process called micturition. All this process we are going to discuss in this lesson only. Okay, that carry 9 hours. And move on to locomotion and movement, very important topic because all the organisms move only by the way of bone, but not only bones helps to movement. muscles also play a crucial role. So in this lesson we are going to discuss skeletal muscle general structure, what is actin and myosin filament, how does the movement takes place in the muscles, and that is takes place by the contraction and relaxation. How does the contraction takes place? By simply the calcium binding to the troponin complex. So these things we are going to discuss in this lesson, and skeletal body system also we are going to discuss in this topic. It carries totally 8 hours. Move on to neural control and coordination topic. It's carry 9 hours. Very important lesson in the NEET exam point of view. It carry neurons general structure, and a pituitary gland. You need to understand the brain system, what's forebrain, midbrain, hindbrain, and what is reflex arc or reflex action. And we are going to discuss about sense organ, especially eye and ear. Eye and ear sense organ going to be discussed in this lesson. And more to chemical coordination and integration topic. It's a very big topic and very useful to the NEET exam point of view. They ask you a lot of questions from this lesson. It carries totally 10 hours. Chemical coordination and integration, we are going to discuss about basic gland, that is what pituitary gland. Who is the master of master gland? Hypothalamus. So pituitary gland, adrenal gland, thymus gland, thyroid gland, and gonads, all these glands functioning we are going to discuss about in this lesson. And move on to reproduction in organism. This lesson carry 3 hours. It's a very simple topic. You can easily understand because so many questions they will ask you only from the examples. And human reproduction is very important lesson. It carry 8 hours. We must understand what is gametogenesis. That's a spermatogenesis process and oogenesis process. Fertilization, implantation, and finally gestation and importation. Reproductive health. This topic carry 6 hours. So very important lesson. Most of the questions they will ask you from the examples like natural barrier method, natural method, and carrier method. So they ask you most of the questions only from the examples. Evolution is very difficult topic. Once you understand, very easy to answer the questions also. It carry 8 hours. Human health and disease. This topic carry 9 hours. Very important lesson to understand the diseases like a communicable disease and non-communicable diseases. Communicable disease which spread from one person to other person by pathogens. Okay, non-communicable disease like a cancer. Okay, and microbes in human welfare. This topic carry 4 hours. It's very important in the production level because microbes, enzymes, lipase enzymes, cyclosporin, these are very useful to the human beings. So most of the enzymes, bioactive molecules are produced in the laboratory. That information we are going to discuss in this lesson only. Now let's discuss a simple topic which is very useful to you understand. And today's topic, I just want to give you a small introduction about neurons. You have to know what is neuron exactly in this lesson. I just give you what is neuron. So it is a basic unit, very important. It's a basic unit of nervous system. What I'm saying now, it's a basic unit of nervous system. Okay, what is the function? The function, it's very simple. Transmit impulse. So I'm talking to you, you are listening what I'm saying now. All this process takes place only because of transmission of impulse. Then how does the impulse transfer from one neuron to another neuron? That is only we are going to discuss. And now, what is exactly present in the neuron? What are the components present in the neurons? Simplified manner, I just tell you 3 parts. One is dendrites. So, dendrites, it's always receive impulse. Very important. Please remember this one. It's very important. Dendrites always receive impulse. Cell body, it is present in the center of the neuron, also called as cyton, or also called as somo body. So it has different names. You have to remember all these names in the NEET exam point of view. And finally, axon. These are the three main components in the neurons. What is the other components? So you have to remember parts, other parts of the neuron. Very important. So what is other parts in the neuron present? I just tell you, it's axon hillock. It is what? Axon hillock. And second, it is what myelin sheath. And third, node of Renvir. Node of Renvir is a region very important because external ions exchange takes place within the axoplasm. It takes place only by the Renvir node. Ions exchange. And myelin sheath Schwann cells, very important because the Schwann cells only involves in the formation of myelin sheath. Okay, I just want to draw some simple diagram of neurons. Once you understand this diagram, it's very easy to understand the impulse which is transmitted by the axon. Just see, this is what typical diagram of the neuron. I just want to show you. See here and here. This is what dendrites region. It is not a simple layer. It is so many layers will be arise from this dendrites. It's a multi-cell, multi-layer neuron. It's not a unipolar. It's a multi-neuron. Multi-neuron have more dendrites and one axon. That you have to remember one thing. Multi-neuron means more dendrites and one axon. This is the region of what cell body. This is the region, it's called cell body. In the cell body, what is present? In the center, it is what? Nucleus is present. And this is called what? Dendrites. And this its region is called axon. I just want to finish this explanation as soon as possible and just see, because I just want to convey the information very useful to the students who are going to learn it now. Because this is what axon terminal which receive the impulse from the in the cell body. And here I just want to diagram. This is the region, see here, and this region exactly axon terminal. This is the axon terminal. And remember one thing, this is what axon membrane. This is what axon membrane. So exchange of the ions takes place through axon membrane. The internal part of the axon membrane, it's called what? Axoplasm. Axoplasm. And this is what? Myelin sheath, which is formed by the Schwann cells. The Schwann cells which present inside the myelin sheath, that only makes the formation of myelin sheath. Okay, and this is the node of Renvir. This is the region, node of Renvir. Node of Renvir. I think you understand very clearly in this topic. Okay, I hope all of you enjoy this class. Thank you so much.